Let's talk about the words decide and choose and the expression make up your mind. They all mean about the same thing. These are cards. This is a deck of cards or a pack. It's a pack of cards. Playing cards. They're called playing cards. If I say to you, pick a card, any card, pick a card, I mean that you have to decide what card you want. You have to make a decision. You have to choose which card you want. You have to make a choice. To make a choice, you have to make up your mind. Make up your mind. Which card do I want? Let's see, which card? You have to make a choice. You have to make a decision. Tom, did you decide what card you wanted? Yeah, I decided. I made a decision. I want this. I want this card. I want this card. How about you? Did you decide? Did you make a choice? Did you make up your mind? Yeah, I want the fifth. I want the fifth card from the right. I choose the fifth card from the right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one? Is this the one? Yeah, that's it. Okay. You're sure? Yes, I'm sure. Okay. Let's see who wins. Which card do you want? This one? This one? This one here? No, the next one. This one? Or this one? No, the one in between. This one. The one in between these two. This card is in between this card and this card. This page is between this page and this page. You could say it's in the middle, but you usually say it's in between this page. This page is in between this page and this page. Or this page is in between this page and this page. The page between the two pages. This card is between these two cards. Okay? This is called dealing. I'm dealing the cards. If something bad happens to you, or you you bought something and you thought it was a bargain, you thought it was on sale and it wasn't, you could say, oh, I got a bad deal. That was a bad deal. If you look out the window and it looks a little dark, looks a little cloudy, maybe a little windy, you could say, it looks like rain. Looks like it might rain today. It might rain. Looks like rain. Or if it was winter time, you could say, oh, it looks like it might snow. Looks like snow. Looks like it might snow today. Snow is frozen water. Might snow. Today it might rain. Looks like it might rain. When you buy something at the store, when you buy anything, you usually get a receipt. This is called a receipt. When you buy something, you get a receipt. It tells you what you bought. These are called items. The things you bought are called items. Items. It's another word for things. Different things you bought. This is called an itemized receipt. It lists all the things you bought. so you can have a record, so you can keep records of what you bought. These are called items, and this is called a receipt. When you go to a restaurant, you get a menu. This is called a menu. A menu. These are the different items that you can eat in a restaurant. These are the items: turkey sandwich, smoked turkey, liverwurst and onion. These are the different things you can eat. They're called items. If you buy something and the person at the counter doesn't give you a receipt, you can ask for one. May I have a receipt, please? Can I have a receipt? Can I have a receipt for that? And they'll say, sure, here you go. Here's a receipt. Here's your receipt. Thank you. These things are different kinds of fasteners. Fasteners. A fastener is something that holds one thing to another thing. This is a button. A button. It holds your clothes together, your shirt together. This is a paper clip. A paper clip. It holds paper together. This is another kind of paper clip. This is Velcro. Something called Velcro. It holds two things together. This is a zipper. It's called a zipper. This is glue. Glue. It holds wood together, pieces of wood together. This is a screw. This holds wood together. This is a nail. Does the same thing. A nail. This is a buckle. A buckle. It holds your belt. This is a belt together. When you get in the car, it's a good idea to buckle your seat belt. Or when you're in an airplane, you have to fasten your seat belt. The flight attendant will say, please fasten your seat belt. Please insert the metal end into the other end to open, lift up. You'll hear that on an airplane. Because all these things do the same thing. They fasten one thing to another, you can say. They have something in common. They all have something in common. They fasten things. They have something in common. They fasten things together. You can have something in common with another person. You might like the same movies or like the same food. You can say, we have something in common. We're both trying to learn English. We have something in common. Oh, you can hear it raining. Now it's raining. It's raining now. I thought it was going to rain. I thought it was going to rain. Listen. That's rain. It's raining. When you are first speaking English, when you are learning to speak English, you have to be very careful of the word did. Did. Did you go to the store? It puts something into the past. Did you go to the store means it happened already. It already happened. You went to the store. If you see the word did, you have to use the present form of whatever verb you are using it with. Did you go to to the store. No, I didn't go to the store. I went to the movie. I went to the movie. Did you go to the store? No, I went to the movie. You don't say, I did go to the movie. The only time you would say that if someone contradicted you. They said, you didn't go to the movie. You didn't go to the movie. Yes, I did go to the movie. Yes, I did. I did go to the movie. I went to the movie. So you could say, did you eat yet? Are you hungry? Did you eat yet? And you would say, yes, yes, I ate. I ate already. You cannot say, I did eat, unless someone contradicted you. You didn't eat. Yes, I did eat. Yes, I did eat. So from now on, when we practice the verbs, be very careful when you see the word did or didn't. You always use the present tense of the verb when you see the word did or didn't. So you use the word did to ask a question in the past or to negate something in the past, to make a negation of something that happened in the past, that already happened, that already occurred. Tom, what did you do last night? Did you go out? Yeah, I went to the movies. Really? What did you see? Oh, I saw the English student. Oh, how did you hear about the English student? Oh, I heard, I don't remember how I heard about it. Did you like it? Yes, I liked it a lot. I liked it. We say, see a movie and watch a video. I don't know why. I don't know why we say that. Did you go to see a movie? No, I didn't go to the movies. I went home and watched a video. I didn't go to the movies. I went home and watched a video. A lot of the verbs that you know form their past tense by adding ed at the end of the word. Ed. Tom, did you open the box? Did you open the box? Yes, I opened the box. Tom, did you close the box? Yes, I closed the box. Tom, you lost your glasses? You lost your glasses? Did you look in the car? Yes, I looked in the car. Tom, how did you get to the store today? Did you walk? Yes, I walked to the store. The letters ED are a little bit hard to pronounce. Try to remember that the letters ED sound more like the T in Tom. T, t, t. Look, looked. Open, opened. Walk, walked. T, walked, walked. Opened. Closed, closed. Here are two new expressions that you will need to know, that you will hear a lot. The first one is in case, or just in case. Just in case. It means if, or in the event of, just in case, or in case. The other one is get the hang of. Get the hang of. It means to learn something a little bit difficult. Get the hang of. This is an umbrella. An umbrella. When it rains, you need an umbrella. Hello? Hi, this is Tom. Is Milena there? She is? Okay, just a minute. Okay. Hi, Milena. Tom from Hugo site. How are you? Oh, I'm fine. I haven't talked to you in a while. How are things? How's it going? Good. What have you been up to? Studying English. Oh, yeah, yeah, I know it's hard. You'll get the hang of it. Yeah, just keep going. You'll get the hang of it. I'm calling to see if you would like to have a lesson, an English lesson today. Yeah, I'm free today. Okay. Let's meet. Let's meet around noon. Around noon. Do you know where near the airport? There's a park, a little park, at the entrance to the airport. The bench there in the park. Okay, I'll meet you there around noon. Okay, see you then. Bye-bye. Oh, wait, Milena. Yeah, wait. Bring a umbrella. It might rain. Just in case it rains, you might need an umbrella. Yeah, bring one just in case. Okay. This is an envelope. An envelope. This is a stamp. This is an address. This is the return address. You put a letter or a bill inside the envelope. A letter is a kind of correspondence. Email is correspondence. It's called correspondence, a fancy word, a big word for mail or communication, correspondence. You write a letter, you put it in an envelope, you take it to the post office, and you send it to someone, you mail it. If someone sends you a letter, you get it or you receive it. You get some mail. You receive some mail. Maybe you go to the post office and pick up your mail. Okay? Let's see. Yes, hello. This is Tom. This is Tom from Hugo site. May I speak to Regina de Sao Paulo, please? No, I can wait. There's no hurry. Hello, hello, Regina. This is Tom from Hugo site. Yeah, yes, the English lessons. Yeah, Tom from Hugo site. Yeah, yes, I'm fine, thanks. I hope I'm not bothering you. I hope I'm not disturbing you. Okay, good. I'm calling to thank you for the kind letter you wrote, the nice letter you sent me. Yeah, I got it yesterday. Yeah, it came yesterday. It took 2 weeks to get here. Yeah. No, that's not bad. That's pretty fast. It came yesterday. Well, I just called to say I'm glad you like the lessons, and to thank you for taking the time to write such a nice note. Yeah, I'll keep doing them for a little while longer. I'll keep I'll keep going for a while. Don't worry. Oh, by the way, your English is very good. No, no, I'm not just saying that. It's good. It's nearly perfect. Congratulations. Yeah, yeah. Well, you're welcome. Anyway, keep up the good work. Uh, okay, it was very nice talking to you, and thanks again. Okay, okay, bye bye. Let me explain the different meanings of the word left. You can have your right hand and your left hand. That's a direction or an indication of which hand, right or left. Left can also mean remaining, remaining. How much is left? How much is remaining? If I take 2 limes out of this basket, there's 4 limes left. 4 limes remain. There's still 4 limes in the basket. There's still 4 limes in the basket. There's 4 limes left over. Okay? If I take 3 limes out of the basket, there's 3 limes left. There's still 3 limes in there. If I spend some money, let's say I have $10 and I spend $7, well, I still have $3 left. There's $3 left over. I still have $3. Tom, did you spend any money today? Yeah, I spent a little, but I still have some money left. There's still some money left. There are 2 words, specific and particular, that you should know, that you should learn. You'll have to look them up in the dictionary, but I'll give you an example of specific or particular, the way you will hear them most of the time. If I say to you, which apple do you want? Which apple do you want? And you said, Tom, I want the green apple. Well, you have to be more specific than that. They're all green apples. Which apple in particular do you want? Which apple specifically do you want? Not just the green apples. Which one? Which apple in particular, or which apple? You'll have to specify which apple. You have to tell me which apple you want. Well, I want the one with the spot. I want the one with the spot on it in the middle. Oh, okay. So you specified which apple in particular you wanted. There's another meaning of the word particular. If I take these apples and I say, no, not like that. They all have to be right side up. They have to be just like that. You could say, Tom, you're awfully particular about the way you like your apples lined up. Or if I took my socks and put them in my sock drawer by color. If I put the white ones at the top of the drawer and the dark ones at the bottom of the drawer, you could say, "Whew, Tom's awfully particular about his socks," which can also mean fussy. Particular can mean exacting, or it can mean fussy. Geez, I like these. This is nice. I want them just like that. These pots and pans are hung on hooks on the ceiling. This is called hanging I'm hanging the pot up. The word hang means to suspend. I'm hanging the pot on a hook. It means to suspend. This is a hanger, a hanger. You hang your clothes on a hanger. You hang your clothes in the closet. It's called a hanger. When you are finished talking to somebody, you say, I hung up. I hung up the phone. I stopped talking. I hung up because they used to hang the phone on the wall, and when you were finished talking, you would hang it up. So it's called hanging up. Oh, she's not there. She hung up. She's not there anymore. She hung up. There's another meaning of the word hang, which is kind of a casual word, which is kind of a slang word, but you'll hear it a lot. It means to remain at a place or stay somewhere. If you were at the store and somebody said, "Are you coming home now? Are you going home?" and you could say, "No, I'm gonna hang around here for a while. I'm gonna meet somebody. I'm gonna hang around for a while." Or they say, "Did you come home right after the movie last night?" And you could say, "No, I hung around for a while. I waited for some friends. I hung around," which means I waited or I stayed in the same place. Hanging around is an expression for just actually doing nothing, just waiting for something to happen, hanging around. The word stick, S-T-I-C-K, stick and sticky, has a couple meanings. One meaning of the word stick is a piece of wood. This is a branch from a tree. It's a piece of wood. It's called a stick. This is a stick. Another piece of wood that is a match. It's called a matchstick. A matchstick. A stick is a small, straight piece of wood. This is a yard stick. It used to be made of wood. It measures 3 feet. 3 feet. So it's called a yard stick. But it's no longer made of wood. It's made of aluminum. It's made of metal. But it's still called a yardstick. It's 3 feet long. A yardstick. These are sticks. There's a children's game called Pick-Up Sticks, where you try to move it without moving the other ones, called pick-up sticks. That's one meaning of the word stick. The other meaning of the word stick or sticky means, what does it mean? I'll show you. This is molasses. It's a kind of food. It's sweet. It's sweet, but it's sticky. It's sticky. This is a post-it note, called a post-it note. It's sticky. They stick together. It's sticky. This is glue. You use it to glue one thing to another. I glued this. It's stuck. The matchstick is stuck to the penny. Glue is sticky. Glue is sticky. This is molasses is sticky. That's sticky. Okay, there's an expression that's similar to hang around called stick around. Stick around comes from sticky. Comes from sticky. If you were at the bar with a friend at night and you were tired and you said, "Oh, I'm gonna go home. Do you wanna come with me? Do you wanna come? I'm going home." And you could say, "No, I think I'll stick around. I'll stick around for a while, see what happens. I think I'll stick around." That's another meaning of the word stick that comes from sticky. It's similar to hang around. Those two expressions, stick around and hang around, are casual expressions, slang expressions. When you first start to speak English, just use the word stay. I think I'll stay around, or I'll stay for a while. Until you are very, very good at English, you should avoid slang expressions. It just doesn't sound right. It's hard to use slang anyway. So until you've spoken English for years and years, don't use slang expressions. But you need to know them, so when you hear them, you'll understand. And if you stick around for a little while, you'll be able to speak English. So stick around. Here's a good idea for practice, for English practice. Every day when you get up, even though you're tired, you're sleepy, ask yourself, what day is today? What day is today? And then you say to yourself, well, today is the 9th. Today is the 9th of July. Yesterday was the 8th of July, was the 8th of July, and tomorrow will be the 10th of July, or tomorrow is going to be the 10th of July. That way you get to practice your numbers, you get to practice the verb to be, and the present tense, the past tense, and the future tense. So today or tomorrow you get up and you say, "Oh no, what day is today? Today is the 10th. Yesterday was the 9th, and tomorrow will be the 11th of July. Or tomorrow's going to be the 11th of July. And the day after that I don't have to work. Whew, that'll be nice." How would you describe something? How would you describe this day today? Whoa, this is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's sunny. The sun is shining. The birds are singing. The birds are chirping. It's a beautiful day. Tom, what's it like today? What kind of weather? What kind of weather is it today? What's the weather like today? What's it like today? Well, I'll try to describe, to tell you what it's like. It's a little bit like yesterday. It's warm. It's still morning. It's still early. But it's warm. It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot today. It'll probably be hot later today. There isn't much wind. It's calm. It's almost calm. Maybe a little breeze. Kind of a breeze.
The sun is just coming up. The sun is rising. It's going to be a sunny day, another sunny day. The birds are singing. The birds are singing again. It's going to be a beautiful day, another beautiful day, a pretty day. Tom, what's the weather forecast for tomorrow? What kind of weather will it be tomorrow? What's the forecast? Well, tomorrow the forecast calls for rain. The weather forecast says rain tomorrow. It might rain tomorrow.
There is another meaning and another spelling to the word weather. Weather. And it means if. It means if. Where are your glasses? I don't know. I don't know whether I left my glasses at the store or whether I left them in the car. I don't know. Or are you going to the beach tomorrow? Are you going to the beach? I don't know. It depends on the weather. It depends what the weather is like. It depends whether it rains or not. If it rains, I'll stay home. It depends whether it rains. Words that sound the same but are spelled differently are called homonyms. Homonyms. This is 100% of an apple. This is a whole apple. This is half. This is 1/2 an apple. This is half an apple. This is 50%. 50% of an apple. This is 1/4 of an apple. This is 25% of an apple. 25%. 1/4. This is 75% of an apple. 3/4 of an apple. The word 100% is sometimes used as a term of emphasis. Are you sure? I'm 100% sure. Heads or tails? Oh, tails, Tom. It's tails. Are you sure? I'm certain. I'm positive. How sure are you? I'm absolutely sure. I'm absolutely sure. I'm 100% sure. Then you could say, why? Why are you 100% sure? And you say, I just think I'm sure it's. I'm 100% sure it's tails. Oh, well, there you go. The word place has a few meanings. Place, P-L-A-C-E. One of the meanings is a more formal word for put. I put the cards, the deck of cards on the table. I placed the deck of cards on the table. I placed it on the table. It's another word for put. It can also mean location. I left my glasses someplace. I don't know. I don't remember where. Somewhere in the store, someplace in the store. I left my glasses someplace. Place can also mean your house, your home. Do you want to meet somewhere after the movie? Do you want to meet at? Let's meet at my place. Let's go over to my place after the movie. Okay. Today we will start to review the verbs you've already learned, plus some new words, but we'll start to go over to review the words that you know, the verbs you know already in the present tense and the past tense, so that it will be easy for you to say them without having to think, say them automatically, to respond to someone automatically when someone asks you a question, or when you have to say something yourself. You'll know immediately, you'll know right away what to say without having to think about it. We'll start with the verb to be. To be. In these lessons, I'll give you a chance to read the dialogue, read the questions and the answers, and then I'll say them, so you can practice your pronunciation. Okay? I'll try to make it fun. I hope it won't be boring. Tom, is this going to be boring? I hope it won't be boring. Okay? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Am I hungry? No, I'm not hungry. I was hungry, but I had something to eat a little earlier. I'm not hungry anymore. How old are you? How old am I? Well, a question like how old are you is might be considered impolite, might be considered rude if someone asks you how old you are. And you could think, well, that's none of Tom's business, none of your business. That's an expression, it's none of your business. It's an impolite response to an impolite question. Oh, that's none of your business. None of your business. But don't say that to people. You can think that, but don't say it's none of your business. How old am I? I am 27. My birthday was 4 days ago. My birthday was 4 days ago. How old is your brother? My brother? How old is my brother? He's 26. His birthday was last week. His birthday was last week. Are your friends going to the movies tonight? Oh, they were going to the movies, but now they are going to a restaurant.
The word going to, as in going to a restaurant, is short for going to go. It's the shortened form of going to go, the future tense. You could say they are going to go to a restaurant, or they're going to go to the movies, but most people say going. They're going to the movies tonight. The word, the verb to make, has many meanings, This is a food called pasta. This looks like a food called spaghetti. Spaghetti, something you eat for dinner. Okay? Tom, what did you make for dinner last night? What did you make for dinner? Oh, I made spaghetti. It was good. It was very good. I made spaghetti. You can make sense. You can make sense. The apple ate the baby. Well, Tom, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. That's crazy. The apple ate the baby. You can make time. You can make time. If you are busy and you have a lot of things to do, if you want to learn English, if you want to do something like learning English, you have to find time in the day. You have to make time, even though you're busy. You have to make time to study. You have to push the other things out of the way. Push the other things out of the way. Make time. Somehow make time to study. You can make things in the sense of build things, construct things. Tom, where did you get this table? Where did you buy this table? Oh, I didn't buy it. I made it. I built it. I made this table. You can make a mistake. I spelled that word wrong yesterday. I spelled already wrong yesterday. I made a mistake. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. You can make sure you find time to study. Make sure you study your English. If you want to speak English well, you have to make sure you find time to study. You make time to study. Did that make sense? Yes, Tom, that made sense. Some people say that English is a very difficult language to learn. English is a hard language to learn. Do you agree? Do you agree or do you disagree? Oh, Tom, I agree. I agree with that. It's a very hard language to learn. A lot of the time it doesn't even make sense. I agree, it's difficult. Or you could say, I disagree. I think it's easy. I think it's easy compared to other languages,
Russian or Chinese, for example. Hindi, for instance. Well, I disagree. I think it's easy. Did you agree that English is difficult to learn? Yes, I agreed. It's hard. It's almost impossible. I can't seem to get the hang of it. Did your brother agree that English is hard to learn? No, he disagreed. He thinks it's easy. He thinks it's a snap. This fruit, lemons and limes, lemons and limes, is not real. These are not real lemons and limes. They're made of, I don't know what they're made of. Plaster. Maybe they're made of plaster. They're not real. This is a real one. These are real ones. These are fake. Fake. They're not real. Tom, what are you doing? What are you doing now? I'm trying to touch these two pens together. I'm trying to touch the red pen to the green pen. I'm trying to touch them. Yeah. Oh, I missed. I missed. There's one. Oh, I missed. Tom, why are you doing that? Well, I'm trying to teach you the meaning of the word miss. I missed, okay? Trying to teach you the word miss. The word miss has a couple meanings. That was one meaning of the word miss. The other meaning of the word miss is a feeling, a feeling. If you are traveling, if you are away from home, away from your family or your friends, and you feel sad when you think about them, when you think about what they are doing, feel bad that you are not there with them, you can say that you miss them. You miss them. You miss your family. You miss your friends. I miss my family a lot. Sometimes I wish I was home again. I really miss my family. Did you call your family last night? Yes, I called. I called them. To tell them how I was feeling, how I was doing. What did you say? What did you tell them? Oh, I told them I was having a nice time here. But I said I missed them. I told them that sometimes I wished I was home again. I said I missed them. If you go to the store and you decide to pay for whatever you bought with a check, you don't want to use a credit card or you don't want to pay with cash, you want to write a check, you have to make out the check. It's called making out the check. Who do you want to make out the check for? To. Who do you make it out to? You make it out to the store. Or whoever. You make it out to whoever you're paying. It's called making out the check. You put the amount, $22. That's the amount of money. Then you have to sign the check. This is called signing the check. This is your signature. Your signature. If this is your name, John Doe, this is your signature. Okay, that's called signing the check. That's one meaning of the word sign, to sign a check. You make out the check and you sign it and you give it to the clerk. Okay, that's how you pay for something, with a check. The other meaning of the word sign is something like this. This is a stop sign. This is a on sale sign. These are called signs. These kind of signs mean something is not allowed, permitted, permitted. Oops, no animals allowed, no dogs allowed, no pets allowed. No pets are permitted. No smoking. No smoking allowed. No smoking permitted. You are not allowed to smoke. You are not allowed to bring a dog or a pet. Tom, did you bring your dog to the store today? No, the pets aren't allowed. They're not permitted in the store. Pets aren't allowed in the store. Pets aren't allowed in the restaurant. This is a traffic light. It's another kind of sign. This means, red means stop. You're not allowed to go. Yellow means slow down, go slow. Green means go ahead, means you are permitted, you are allowed to go. I don't like to teach using the rules of grammar, but sometimes I have to tell you one or two rules. Here's one. Try to pay attention. Okay? When you see the words he, she, or it, or something, everything, those are called third-person singular nouns. Third-person singular. Third-person singular. Pronouns, nouns. As the subject. And your sentence is in the present tense. The present tense. You have to add an S. You have to put an S at the end. I don't know why. I wish there was an easy explanation. You'll just have to practice. I talk, she talks. I buy, she buys. I mean, it means. Okay? I eat, she eats. She writes, I write. I cook. It cooks. It cooks in a few minutes. What's for dinner? It sure smells good. Something smells good. Okay? Just pay attention to that S. Okay, here we go. Tom, when you go to the store, how do you usually pay for something? Me? I always pay with a credit card. When your sister goes to the store, when your sister goes to the store, how does she pay? She pays with a check. She writes a check. In fact, yesterday we went to the store together. She paid with a check. She wrote a check. And I paid with a credit card. Tom, did you buy something yesterday? We bought a few things. I bought a shirt. She bought a pair of shoes. Did you write a check? No, but my sister wrote a check. I told you she usually pays with a check. When she buys something, she writes a check. If you go to the store and you buy a camera, this is called a camera, you paid for it. You own it. It belongs to you. It belongs to you. Who does the camera belong to? It belongs to you. You paid for it. It belongs to you. There's another meaning of the word belong, and it has to do with a place. A place. Let's say you are at your friend's house for dinner, and after you've eaten, after you've finished eating, you are helping to clean up. You are helping to do the dishes. You are helping to do the dishes. And your friend is washing the dishes and you are drying the dishes. You are drying the dishes. You can ask your friend's name is Katrina. Katrina, where do you put the plates? Where do the plates belong? Where do the plates go? Where does this plate go? Where does this plate belong? Where do you put the plates? And Katrina would say, oh, that goes on the top shelf on the left. Put it on the top shelf on the left. I always put them there. They belong up there. Top shelf on the left. It goes there. The word keep, Keep, has many meanings, but one of them is similar to belong. Where does the bowl go after I finish drying it? Where does the bowl go? Tom, where do you keep the bowls? Where do the bowls belong? Where do you put the bowls? Where do you keep them? Oh, I keep them on the middle shelf, in the middle. I keep them on the shelf in the middle. Um, Tom, I need another dish towel. This one is wet. Where do you keep the towels? Where do you keep the dish towels? Oh, there's more towels in the drawer. I keep them in the drawer. I keep the extra towels in the drawer. The past tense of the word keep is kept. The past tense of the word put is put. And the word belong, the past tense is belonged. My brother is a little lazy. When he lived here, when he stayed here with me, he kept the dishes in the sink. He never put them away where they belonged. He kept them in the sink. He was lazy. Let's review the verb to do something. The present tense of the verb to do. It's easy, very easy. The only different form is does. I do, you do, he, she, or it does. We do, you do, they do. Okay? That's the present tense. The negative is do not or don't. I don't, you don't. The only different one is doesn't. He, she, or it doesn't or does not. Okay? So it's do or does, don't, or doesn't. The past tense is did. That's easy. Did. I did, you did, we did, they did, he, she, or it did. Did not is the negative, didn't. Okay. When you use the verb do and you combine it with another verb, you always use the present form of that verb. I'll explain it to you. These are verbs, some of the verbs that you know. When you use the word do, don't, doesn't, did, you combine it with the present tense of the verb. Do you eat? Did you eat? Don't you eat? Did you buy? He doesn't buy. I go. Oh, oops, I had it upside down. Upside down. Oh, I dropped it. There, that's good. That's right. Did you go? He doesn't go. We don't go. That form. I like. I didn't like. He doesn't like. We like. Always use the present form of the verb when you use the verb do, don't, did, doesn't with it. Okay? That will make asking questions easy. Do you understand? Yes, I understood. Did you understand? Yes, I understood. Do you understand? Yes, I understand. Did you understand? Yes, I understood.